This is Yujun Wang, and this is my YouTube video for the number 2 extra credit for computer science 110 section 1 and spring 2019. So this question asks us to use turtle module to draw a chessboard. So as usual, firstly I import the turtle module to let the Python allow us to use the turtle module, and I create the playground for the turtle, and I changed the background color to the given color, which is light blue, and then I make the turtle and I call it test, and I a little bit speed up the test because drawing a chessboard is a very slow process, so I want to let it speed up. And firstly, for the first equation, for the first function, I define square number 1 as t size and color 1, which is using turtle t to draw a square filled with blue color. And so firstly, we will tell the turtle that which color we want let it to fill. So this should be the first one is t dot color and with color 1, which is blue, and then we can let it begin fill the color. So it will first I first type t dot begin fill, as it will start to fill the color of the square, and then I write a for loop to make the turtle draw a square, which is in range 4, and the turtle will first move forward for size, the length of side, and it will turn left 90 degrees. And after the for loop, I type the t dot end fill, which the turtle will finish filling the color, which makes the first square to become blue. And I type t dot forward side again because I want let the turtle to move forward to the next task I will let it do. So the following task is I define a function of square number 2 to t size color 2, which is using turtle t to draw a square filled with the red color. So like the first square, everything will not change except the color, which change from color 1 to color 2, which is changed from blue to red. And also I wanted to forward for size because it will make it easier for the next one to draw, which is blue. So the next function is the line of squares, which is the first line of squares with size, color 1 and color 2, which is using turtle t to draw a line of squares. Each square will alternately switch color 1 and color 2, using square 1 and square 2 as a helper function. I use a for loop to draw the line of squares. So with the range of 4 times, because the first time the turtle will draw and fill a blue square, and for the second time it will use the square 2 function to draw and fill a red color square. So it can be seen as a pair. So totally there should be 8 squares in in a line, so it should be 8 divided by 2, which is 4. So I get the result of range 4 to draw 4 pairs to draw 4 pairs like this. So the line of squares is finished, and then I can define my top level function, which is the chessboard function. So the chessboard function is similar to the line of square, except there are n times, which means there will be n line of squares. So this function is using turtle t to draw a n multiplied by n chessboard. Each square is of size, and colors will alternately change from color 1 to color 2. So as usual, I use the for loop to draw the chessboard. The range, which is n minus 1, and I will use the line of squares as a helper function. Maybe I can add it here. Oops. I will use the line of squares as a helper function. So after the turtle draws the first line of squares, I will let it pin up to back to the original to the origin, which is here. So it should be teed up back size multiplied by 8, because there are 8 squares totally in one line. So, and then I let the turtle turn left for 90 degrees and let it go forward for length of size, which it will end here, and I let it turn right for 90 degrees, and I let it pan down. It will start drawing the second line of squares. And for here, I use C1, C2 equals C2, C1, which means on the second line, the line of square function will change from blue red to red blue. So and then I wrote the line of squares t size C1 C2, which means the turtle will draw the square 2 function first and the square 1 function next, which is red blue, and as it is a for loop, so for the third one it will change the color again from red blue to change to blue red, and finally I let the turtle to pen up and let it back and I let it back for the size of size multiplied by 8, which it will end right here, and I let it turn left for 90 degrees and go forward, and as usual, and I let it pan down. So and finally I let it I insert the value of each variable, which is test. The size is 50 units length, and the color 1 is blue, the color 2 is red, and it will do for 8 times, and I can I'll save it first and run it. And that's it.